Hi, this is Kian. Once again, welcome to Prayer Line. Today is the day the Lord has made. We'll rejoice and be glad in it. Today, I want to talk to Ghanaians exclusively. I want to talk expressly to Ghanaians. And my main aim of doing this video is to admonish all Ghanaians to begin to pray, especially during this coming election. We have to start praying and praying fervently that the Lord will continue to rain down his stability in the nation Ghana. It is very urgent that Ghanaians all over the globe begins to pray. If we really want to see stability, peace in the nation Ghana, we have to start praying. It is very important. It is very important that Ghanaians begin to pray that God himself will continue to bring stability in Ghana, especially during this coming election. It is very, very vital because the devil really wants to bring confusion, chaos, bloodshed, murder, death into the nation Ghana. So we have to begin to pray that the Lord will show us mercy. The Lord will show us mercy and deliver us from this orchestrated plan of the enemy towards the nation Ghana. We are in the end times. We are in perilous times, and there is confusion and chaos going all over the world.
I declare war in this country. The government is coming out today because we need to enter will be out. I was and I was in the group. I have a lot of errors, but we will be able to fight. The show be our contact with that. It's any problem. But the same also better work out. I declare war today. Reject the oppressor. Or And then in the American, I was yet Yaka. Who can what in tomorrow? I want to tell you, well, I was doing a propaganda, and nobody says anything. And now they say, police commander, Yabamo, Jumpa, never see, we say, hey, Ghana, never declare war. Said, don't and then go for IGP, who's the clock of war, Ghana, and then never. I wouldn't put the finger, you must have to shelter. Put the shelter, you have a you wouldn't know, not the most, and none other small, no one Ghana. Some full of Mutia, yes, Mukia, we don't know. You get ready, and you kill everybody today. You never see you.
When you read Revelation chapter 6, it talks about the second seal, where it talks about the release of the red horse, and its duty was to bring what? Blood, and also bring death. And all over the world, when you look around what's going on in Syria, what is going on in the Arab nations, it is death, death, death. And even at the nation Ghana, if you look around Cote d'Ivoire, bloodshed went on. If you look around our neighboring nations, there is instability. And the devil this year wants to visit the nation Ghana and bring confusion through this coming election. And now he's going to give people the reason to be willing to die because of this election, because of the fact that this oil we've discovered, which is meant to be a blessing, the devil wants to turn it to be a curse.
Now in details, it was drama and joy for supporters of the embattled MP for Assen North, Ohene Agyapong, when he won 2 crucial bails to secure his freedom after spending nearly 4 days in BNI detention. The firebrand NPP MP, who's been incarcerated for comments on his radio station, was rearrested moments after the Human Rights Court in Accra granted him bail on the charge of treason felony, and attempted genocide. The charge was rearrested on an amended charge of terrorism, but the judge said the continuous detention of Kennedy is a violation of his fundamental human rights and flies in the face of the Constitution. Nadi Bitilma reports.
Following the inability of the Agyapong Magistrate Court to adjudicate on matters concerning treason and genocide, the legal team of Ohene Agyapong filed a habeas corpus application at the Human Rights Court in Accra to seek his release. The court noted his continuous detention is a violation of his rights and is against the dictates of the Constitution. The court also indicated that bail request for Ohene Agyapong has been granted on compassionate grounds. As a result of his health condition, he is to meet a bail condition of 200,000 Ghana cedis with 2 sureties, one to be justified. The legal team of Kennedy says they will be able to meet the bail conditions.
The application before the court was one we call habeas corpus. What it means in effect is that they should produce the body and justify his continuous detention. But the same law permits the judge to release him on bail. So the judge said, while I have granted the application, that we have to come back on 24th for them to come and justify his continuous detention. For now, I'm granting him bail. So the court has granted him bail for now.
The fact that he has diabetes and hypertension, which requires proper and adequate timely medication. Most importantly, too, your diet has to be well supervised. Things like oil, things like sugar content, things like salt content, and so on and so forth. So all of these considerations were brought into bear on the decision that the judge made. But we must be sure and really advise the public that this is not a case where he has been freed totally. He has been freed till Tuesday.
Some members of the New Patriotic Party say the decision shows that the rule of law has taken its rightful place in Ghana.
We have the best democracy we can have. It does not mean that we have reached there. We improve upon it. As the Supreme Court and the courts give judgment and interpret our constitution, we'll be deepening democracy in Ghana. And I said that's how it should be. The court has spoken. Everybody should respect the views of the court.
It means that we've been able to ensure that the laws of this country rule and no parties.
The charges of treason and genocide preferred against Kennedy Agyapong have not been dropped. The trial continues on Tuesday. From the Human Rights Court in Accra, Nadi Betulma for ETV Ghana News.
Because now all the politicians are going to be very interested in winning, because they know if they win, they can be part and enjoy the benefit of this oil. So nobody will be willing to let go. That's how the devil is going to try and make things happen. Do you understand? Now people will have their cause to want to even die to make sure that their party wins. And the devil is going to use it as an agenda to bring warfare, war, bloodshed, death into the nation Ghana.